a strawberry, I'm just dipping in this cool whip. Cool dip sitting in my passenger seat. The shoes nasty like the coupe got athlete's feet. Riding clean so you know a nigga packing the heat. So you jackers gotta pay without seeing a receipt. Outside of the car, all you hear is the beat. But in the streets, my nigga, all you hearing is me. I got that old school Chevy steady swinging a nigga. Been whipping so much, I'm about to hang me a nigga. I got 22s chopping, bad hoes bopping. I tell a hoe to hop in and punch it like Hopkins. Boy, I'm Bernard on the boulevard. Sound like I got a boxing ring up in my garage. I'm the man in charge and who she wanna be by. And even if you're blind, you should see my whip. Yeah, I bet they like how I be riding. Candy paint dripping all over that body. In the head of that bitch a different color like Rodman. And I bet that bitch bull like a Chicago bull. Yeah, you should see my whip. Hanging off a tree branch with all the wood I grip. Passenger seat of my ride, you should see my dip. But motherfucker, you should see my whip. And you should see my whip.
Yeah, it's sick, a masterpiece that's nasty. 454, big block Chevy's trunk. Beat when I'm smashing. Burn the rubber off my six and smoke them, letting them have it. Hey, the White House in my trunk, so my slab is some magic. Navigating through the lanes, bug controlling the whip. Blew the brains out the Chevy, now she float like a ship. Mixed breed on my seats, increases your hate on my whip. 2 Glock 40s on my waist, we think about snatching my whip. Lambo doors in the air, but your jaws on the floor. Crush the game on 28s, now they don't want no more. Motor run hard like Marion Barber. On 36, paint change colors like the rainbow. And there goes your bitch. Look at my whip, then look at yours. There's no reaching my class. Automatic start, keyless entry, yeah, I'm showing my ass. Hear me coming from some blocks, pounding the streets, keep eyeballing my slab. Your bitch coming home with
you
me.
You should see my whip. Yeah, I bet they like how I be riding. Candy paint dripping all over that body. In the head of that bitch a different color like Rodman. And I bet that bitch bull like a Chicago bull. Yeah, you should see my whip. Hanging off a tree branch with all the wood I grip. Passenger seat of my ride, you should see my dip. But motherfucker, you should see my whip. And you should see my whip. Baby boy, I catch eyes when I roll through. But I bet they hear me sooner than OU. My paint wet as a river, now watch me flow through. Now let me handle my business, baby, with no suit. They ask what's up and I reply, the Chevy does. Motor like a bullet in that bitch, I'm so Derrick Rose. And you know I add the gloss to the Chevy clothes. Shoes never